That's right, Jim. Now, for anyone out there wondering if you may have heard the number wrong that was just said, I'm going to set the record straight now. You have not. That's 500 staff jobs that are being cut from a meeting that was held here tonight at University Hall. These cuts are being made by the MU Board of Curators, and now, as you can imagine, the staff members are absolutely enraged. They feel like they're taking the brunt of cuts that are going to add up. According to the MU Board of Curators, they were said to be desperate to make $20 million of cuts. And these 500 staff jobs is supposed to work toward that. Now, this is, again, the state cutting taxpayer support for higher education. A little bit more of what happened tonight. The curators voted a hard freeze on hiring new and replacement faculty. One of these exceptions with the new faculty is that all salaries and benefits are now have to be paid by outside money. This can include grants, gifts, endowments, etc. But now another aspect of this, before I continue to talk about the staff, is that faculty travel for the most part now is eliminated until further notice. Again, as I said, the staff is absolutely enraged with this decision, and we'll be following as more developments come out to tell you what other decisions the MU Board of Curators are making, where the rest of the cuts will go that are going to add to this $20 million that they hope to cut in total, and any other developments that come out with this story. Reporting live in Columbia, Louis Kazmarek, KOMU 8 News. Yeah, something unexpected is right, Brittany. That unexpected thing ended up causing a student to call campus police, the Humane Society, and even the university's own zoology department here at the University of Missouri. We're in front of Gannett Hall right now. We can't get in to show you exactly where all of this happened upstairs now that it's closed, but according to reports, a student came in to edit one of their assignments here at the journalism school at Gannett Hall and found a large black snake coiled up, and they started screaming and, according to reports again, called campus police. And after this ended up happening, someone else called the Humane Society. As I said, multiple departments called here, and another student, and this is the third call now to the third department, called the university's own zoology department, as I said, and one of the professors was able to tell them what kind of snake they were dealing with here. And luckily no one was hurt. Again, let me reiterate that, because it ended up being a highly aggressive and deadly poisonous snake called a puff adder. Puff adder. Snake was 8 feet long, according to some students, maybe, and no one got close. But no one, of course, got close enough to make exact measurements about this. They didn't know whether they should flee the building or not. And apparently, and here's another worry about this whole situation with this puff adder. According to other information, they run in pairs. So if they run in pairs, we're still looking tonight, and officials are searching to see if there's another one in there, anything to worry students or something that should cause more panic. Hopefully not for them. Again, no one was hurt, and we'll have more reports coming up to keep you informed about this situation going on here. Reporting live from Columbia, Louis Kazmarek, KOMU 8 News. That's right. What started as a speech about democracy and journalism here at the Mizzou School of Law quickly turned into a march over to the journalism school. This speech given by John Roberts, he declared that journalism is ruining and not helping the American democracy. That's what caused him and led him to take some of the students that were there watching his speech, and he's now leading them over to the journalism school, which is a little bit further down to my right. From here to the journalism school, marching to show them exactly what the problem is with journalism in terms of the American democracy. The speech that he gave was scheduled on very short notice, so some are saying that that may have to do with such a sudden change in the speech and the burst of activity all of a sudden. And like I said, it was only moments' notice that Roberts invited the law students to follow him from here, from the law school, over to the journalism school, and pushed that this sensationalized, quote from him, sensationalized coverage is what is actually hurting the American democracy. He ended up excusing himself from the law school's dean, left the podium, and headed over to the journalism school. They're still on their way there now, and we'll keep you updated with more coverage as the story develops. Reporting live from Columbia, Louis Kazmarek, KOMU 8 News.